don't checker. My mic sound nice. We gon' set it off like from NY to the world. Salute, daddy's girl. Got 'em claiming for the pearl. Examine, show the world hater. We syndicated. Look, ma, I made it. Celebrated, dipped off, perforated. I'm located up the street from the hustler, across from the customer, far from the sucker. Monday it started at 8:10. That be PM. We live, so tune in. Hands down, best host, coast to coast. You're rocking with the best. You stay fresh and do the most. A toast to a successful black man. God bless Keris. Keep doing what you can. Supporting the youth, helping the hood. Continue to do what you do. It's all good. In the block behind you, I co-sign that. We all riders, right beside you. Baby, we back. All facts, true spoken. And even though we play, baby, we ain't joking. A lot of hearts broken. Haters is upset. But this is how we eat, so tell them cut the check. Exclusive interviews. Celebrities stop through. And we got the playlist just for you. Rockin' hit after hit. Throwbacks on the norm without further ado. Carry it on. Yeah, your girl gone.
Microphone, you know what I mean? So what's going on, sir? How are
That's
you?
my R&B voice. This is my real voice, though. What's up, everybody?
It is
I'm
good.
Guys. It's a pleasure to be here today, bro.
You can't hold the mic either.
Thanks for...
Don't hold the stand. There you go, brother.
I seen this on Fox 5 this morning around 10 o'clock. Somebody there doesn't want you touching the mic either. But I'm
What
just going to
happened?
leave that alone. It's a show that comes on. We'll talk about it off the air.
Okay. So here you are. Welcome to the show. We celebrating the release of your new single, New York Shizzle, we'll say.
Okay.
Shizzle.
New York.
Yeah,
Whatever you want to add behind that
it's-
New York,
it's
that's
called
what it
New
is.
York
That
something.
New York.
Yeah, but
That real
It rhymes
gritty.
with-
New
it rhymes
York
with
City.
Pitts.
That New York. It rhymes with
Pitts. Right.
and
grits
and
without the S.
and something else. But
Right.
we won't say that on
Yeah,
the
you
air.
can't say that. Breasts.
Yeah.
Okay. At any rate, brother, welcome to the show. As I said again, welcome to Keris Korner. I don't even know where to start. Yes, I do know where to start. What was the concept? So this is a single that you're rocking with Mr. Cheeks, of course, of the Lost Boys fame. You're rocking with him on this particular single. You produced it, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And what was the concept for the single? Like, how did you guys come up with that?
Being born in Brooklyn, born and raised in Brooklyn. Hey,
East
what's up?
New
Is
York?
Brooklyn in the house? East New York.
That's right.
Yeah, so I just don't remember anybody really from our era of R&B music repping East New York. I know we had the Fat Boys from East New York. We had J. Rue the Damager. A couple other groups. Inspector Gadget. They had a record.
I didn't even know that all of those people were from East New York.
Yeah, they were from East New York.
Okay.
As far as R&B music and being from Brooklyn, I wanted to do a record for the same people that I see in the grocery stores, the same people that I run into, when I'm out and about during the day here in New York City. I just wanted to do a record for them.
Right.
And Mr. Cheeks, being from Queens, like one of my favorite rappers of the 90s coming up,
Mine
kept
too.
me dancing. And even on the road, every time I go into a party somewhere, an after party or something, it was always playing that Mr. Cheeks, Lights, Camera, Action, Renee, those records like that. So when I got a chance to work with him, we actually did a show up in Toronto on St. Patrick's Day, 2015.
Okay.
And I got a chance to, we happened to be on the same flight. And got a chance to sit there and just chop it up. And we've pretty much been in the studio since then. And one of the records that came out of the whole project, which is called The Perfect Blend, is the New York record.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually the first commercial release that I got a chance to show my production skills. And
so wait a
just
minute.
fun.
So you guys, you and Mr. Cheeks, so it's not just a single. You guys did like an album or a EP or something. The Perfect Blend. What is that?
The Perfect Blend, actually, it originated with his a brand of drink that he's promoting titled Vodka.
Okay.
So they call that the Perfect Blend. It's a blend of different mixtures of spirits and stuff. So they figure like that's rap and that's R&B.
Right.
If we put you guys together, like we put this drink together,
It's
we're
the
gonna go
perfect
as the
blend.
Perfect Blend. And
Damn straight.
yeah, we got the Perfect Blend, which is kicking off this weekend in New York City. We so hyped. We want everybody to come out this Friday.
So buddy, 90s, when there were multiple record labels, where New Music Tuesday meant something. It meant that you was going to the record store and you wasn't gonna just have three artists and then the same 3 artists featuring on each other's songs. You actually had multiple artists. You had Guy, you had Bobby Brown, you had Janet Jackson, you had Pebbles, you had all kinds of different artists, and that was just in the R&B genre. You had a choice. There were more artists, there were more labels. How do you feel like the industry has changed since your golden years in the New Jack Swing R&B era?
I think the industry has gone from basically cooking food in the oven to putting it in the microwave. It's just moved along with technology.
Exactly.
You know, it's easier to record songs now, so you have a larger choice of music, as opposed to say like in '93 when we did the album, we would have to go out and purchase these 2-inch reels if we really wanted the quality of sound that we're getting today.
Right.
We would have to go out and purchase these 2-inch reels, but now through technology, people are able to have that same type of quality, say on their laptop or whatever. So there's a larger abundance of music out there. There's a larger quantity of music. Now when it comes to quality,
yes, quality, buddy. You can be, if you don't want to be
that's
honest,
a whole nother
I will.
story. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, I know. Because see, the thing is, and I know a lot of artists come to the show, and I always pop questions, particularly if they're artists of a certain substance like yourself. I always pop questions relevant to today versus yesterday. And as an artist, you're not, I get it. You guys don't really want to say anything that might rub. I'm going to say it. It sucks. People can't sing. Their music is trash. And they have no substance at all. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you,
I
bro.
said it. You didn't. Okay? You don't have to agree. Although by the look on your face, let's just be honest, brother. Intro was a group that could sing. You all had voices. You understand what I'm saying? This is Keris' opinion on Keris Korner, not yours, although I know you don't want to disagree. You don't. You can't. People can sing back then. Not saying that there's no singers now, but people sang with more depth back then. No? Yes? That easier?
The singers that are out
He has to
today,
be
like
careful.
this era of songs, man. I mean, we have really some really good singers,
Really?
but they need.
I'm just
I
playing.
just think that they have
Sort of.
the amount of time that they put into developing their craft may not have had that opportunity to actually focus in on what they were doing, because there's just so much going on now between video games and cell phone ringers, and you know, we had more time just to sit back. That's all we had was the backyard and singing and going here to sing, going there to sing. There's just so much to do these days.
Buddy, I love the way that you're trying to give wheelchairs and crutches to those that simply can't sing. And on that note, we're going to hear some real talent. Because in my opinion, I've always said this, Mr. Cheeks is hands down my favorite rapper. And when I say that, I'm speaking as a writer. I'm a writer. I have a book out and all of that. It's very good. Went to Broadway and everything. You'd love it. Anyway, the point is I'm a writer. So as a writer and a poet, I respect songs, particularly when it comes to rappers. You got to be able to write something, because when you're rapping, you're not singing. So your flow has to be awesome. Your vocals have to have some fluctuation. Cheeks, in my opinion, is the best lyricist, period. Intro, when it came to your vocals, not too many R&B groups could touch. And in the 90s, that was, you actually had competition. So I'm just saying this. So now we have Intros, you, The Lost Boys is Mr. Cheek on one record, New York. And we're about to get into that record right now here on Keris Korner and just give the people of today a little taste of what talent really sounds like, okay? I said it. You did.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, come on. With the funky intro. You already know. Here we go again. Intro, this is just. Go to New York, come on. Yep. We bouncing. Oh, listen, mama, how we do, man. Hey, yo, what you do? Listen. Hey yo, I rose up trees from my mason jar. Breezed through the city in my racing car. The future wasn't clear, they say I reached too far. But look at me now, mama, I'm a star. Why wouldn't I make it? Look at where I'm from. Good, tough, loud, and proud to rep the slum. We grind all night, shine all day. Win or lose, it's the game that we play. Come back from the fallback, that's okay. Same rules from the intro, stay out my way. Trash shit, it gets disregarded. I'm from the rotten apple where hip-hop started. Slide through, set it off, this how I ride. This same that I've been.
There's one scene when you're actually in the bodega sitting on the counter. So I have to ask you a question, brother. Did you know the owners of that boat? Did they allow that to happen?
yeah,
There wasn't
yeah.
like, please step off
Those
of
people-
my please step off of my
They do
country.
not sound like that.
Well, whatever, dude.
They're Americanized.
Okay,
We in
well,
2015.
Okay, well,
they speak Spanish,
don't
Mandarin.
Don't joke, bro. Goodness gracious.
He's a friend of his. That's why he took offense. to
Okay,
it.
well,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a big supporter. Even before I even thought about the video, he's like, if you ever think about recording a video, you come in here, I kick everybody out. I said, don't you gotta do that. I
Because
like,
you want the energy.
yeah, you want to have
yeah.
the natural people come
Right.
in and look like a real store.
So basically, the video was shot in your neighborhood, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were representing the Queens.
Queens,
Queens.
yeah.
No, more
Story
than
of
just
Queens.
that, because it was shot in my neighborhood and
Yes.
different part of Queens.
Okay.
And then in the hood side, so
Okay.
two different
Yeah.
perspectives,
Suburbs
of
and
the,
then,
of the hood
okay.
of New York. So that's
Okay,
what
so
we
I'm gonna ask
and then we
this-
went straight into Manhattan and got
Exactly.
the last. Scene.
Okay. So what part of Queens are you from? You don't have to give your
I'm-
street address. Just what part of Queens are you from?
From Astoria, Queens,
Okay,
and
Astoria.
Jamaica, Queens
Okay.
currently.
Okay. Cool.
In Canberra Heights.
Cambria Heights. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So now we're gonna get into a couple of your joints. I think you said 3 of them. And after we come back, we're gonna talk more about what's next for Senor Tom Savage. All right, this is all Keris Korner. Let's check out your joints, brother. Let's let the music speak for yourself.
Let go. Tom Savage on the beat, Savage. 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 All this bait in my face with the A from the case from late, probably facing the blaze, but he love it when you hate, way worse with his fakes. I really feel your pain when you're facing the shame. Switched up, but I always stay the same. Same first name, phone number ain't changed, and I ain't the same. You can see it in my eye, Andre. Every day when I wake up with the face of the planet. Young Bennett, I'm never famished. You mean you getting banished? I put you in the mouth, Kenneth. I let the fuse blow and then you vanish. Landed, the Grand Canyon, all the Bennett. Like you take a toast, you gotta play the role. You just playing game, you took a soul over pots of gold. Like you ain't never had no self-control, yet you wanna roll. And I'm just saying, a couple goals and see where that goes. I got a big picture, astronomical. Moving funny, really thinking that it's comical. You might as well stop the act, but maybe it's impossible. Don't think about it, man. You hurt yourself and in the hospital, and all I see is ghosts. Walk around for like a medium. I smell the image, change my game, I ain't a deviant. Man, I make the recipe, you're like an ingredient. So try to do at the media, you're feeling inconvenient. All this bait in my face with that eighth in the case. Just the case from late, probably facing the blaze. Really love it when you hate, way worse with his face. So I really feel your pain when you're facing the shame. All this bait in my face with the eighth in the case. Case from late, probably facing the blaze. Really love it when you hate, way worse with his face. So I really feel your pain when you're facing the shame. What? When you're facing the shame. What? Case from late, what? It's the case from late, what? It's the case. Ape in the field, never slip up banana pills. All this heavy metal, make them think I'm the man of steel. Man, I'm totally fake, and that's probably just how they feel. Living surreal, never saw myself for $1 bill. Sometimes close ones gone, but they ain't that distant. See my grade in my sleep, and I stood there listen. Took that wisdom, story short, I told him I missed. Could've been a better aggressor, then he cried to forgive me. Every day, new enemy, tell him stop defending me. Got a lot of people trying to tell me at the centipede, trying to take the A. Hey, ain't with the kid, I pray for your dinner and I pull up to the room, looking like a month zoo. I'm always on scene, improvising, never waiting for the month crew. Let's waiting for my crew. Whoa. And if you ain't know the KID, SAVHE, copyrighted, all I know is E. God bless me where to go to school so I can go to T. Wanna hire something like a book and send me up the beam. When I pull up, best you dress me as your majesty. Know that I'm elite, we don't have no similarities. Try to battle me, it just probably fuck on my sanity. Take away from my clarity, get right back to profanity. Baby. Living lavish, tell your dogs eat rude. Acting I didn't feed you the times that they need you. For my cup of fountain of youth, I'm probably gon' need to. Nothing to lean to, I ain't mean to. Surrounded by all this darkness, these lights will mislead you. One possession, your eyes green, they say if they need you. Jumping out the roof and cruising, chilling right by a mean view. In the store's booth and got the new game for the previews. Yeah, I tough and misunderstood. I put that shit on my arm, I'm tucking that brotherhood. Ain't gonna stop till my sister, my papa, my mother good. Rolling up in the woods like I was raised by the wolves. I bet in the trap, 96 that year to rap. I get in the cheese, find that treasure right on the map. You can't just believe everything that's right in your path. It's feeding the greed and it's leading you to your rap. Yeah, and it's leading you to your rap. Yeah, and it's leading you to your rap. You can't just believe everything that's right in your path. It's feeding the greed and it's leading you to your rap. Yeah, and it's leading you to your rap. Yeah, and it's leading you to your rap. You can't just believe everything that's right in your path. It's feeding the greed and it's leading you to your rap. I know that I'm late, had to make sure I got my place. Flying too high, by the land, I'm about to deflate. I'm telling you why, I ain't never gonna see your face. You asking me why, cause I'm about to get the first place. I hope you don't cry, cause I know you cannot relate. I'm making these tracks while I'm drinking some lemonade. Sipping the Minute Maid, cause it take a minute to make. Never making mistakes, I'm just out here trying to be great. Feeling Alice the Great with this E all in my name. I'm one of a kind, and they think I'm from outer space. You must be insane, cause the way you think of the range. Catching some C's, lay asleep for a couple days. I've been in my cage, hop about the chain where I train. I still can obtain anything that can stop the pain. You can't just believe everything that's right in your path. It's feeding the greed and it's leading you to your rap. Yeah, and it's leading you to your rap. Yeah, and it's leading you to your rap. You can't just believe everything that's right in your path. It's feeding your greed and it's leading you to your rap. Yeah, and it's leading you to your rap. Yeah, and it's leading you to your rap. You can't just believe everything that's right in your path. It's feeding your greed and it's leading you to your rap.